Alright. So, these are just gonna be like a bunch of general questions about you.
Okay.
Okay.
General questions?
Yeah. So.
Gosh, it's so bright.
Alright, so first off, what's your name and where are you from?
Oh, Stephanie K. I'm from California.
Okay. Awesome. So like how long have you been modeling for?
I have been modeling kind of on and off for like 6 years.
Okay. So it's been like you're becoming like more professional like with every shoot kind of, right?
Yeah.
And so like what was like a really big like pivoting point? Like was there like a specific shoot where you like realized like you needed to do something different or anything like that?
I mean, not that I needed to do anything different, but this is actually going to be really funny. And it's kind of like, I mean, it's like the whole reason that people choose certain models for certain looks and things like that, and it's kind of messed up. But this is the world we live in. It's like the first time I changed my hair blonde is when I started modeling more because everyone wanted blondes. Apparently, everyone liked the blonde look on me, so now I'm back to blonde.
Okay, alright, so you realize like blondes have more like how's this? No, that's like that's so bad, but
it's so bad. It's kind of messed up in a way, but I got a lot of my gigs by being blonde. Actually, the first gig that I got when I was transitioning into blonde was one of the best gigs I've ever had, which was being an umbrella girl for Hot Cook Tires. So like go to the drift races.
I think I remember seeing like some photos like that.
Yeah, but my hair was like still transitioning, so like after it was like one race, they were just like, no, like we don't want to have you anymore because like I wasn't blonde enough basically. And so the girl who they hired next was like, I mean they didn't say it like that, but they were just like, yeah, you're not the right fit, this and that. I'm guessing it's also because they didn't really want anyone with tattoos at the time. I didn't have that many tattoos, but you could definitely see like my back tattoo and my hair wasn't covering it, so
okay.
I just like apparently wasn't the right fit for them, which is fine. It was really fun. I had a good time with them. They're great people, but yeah, that was just really funny. It was just like, oh, okay. Yep.
Okay. Like what, like, okay, for like new models that are like coming into like modeling, do you have like any advice for them? Like, is there anything like specific that you can remember that like you did and you wish you didn't or something?
I mean, I would just say that be careful about the gigs that you take and like, don't be afraid to say no and stand your ground for certain things that just aren't for you. You don't have to say, you know, yes to everything. When I first started modeling, like, I would say yes to almost every single gig or every single shoot. Granted, it's good to an extent to get the experience, but if it's just something that you know that you don't want to do, like, a lot of people don't want to do nude modeling, a lot of people don't want to do, like, implied or whatever like that. So, for me, I don't mind it because I'm not, like, ashamed of stuff like that, but it does follow you. It does follow you. And certain people, like certain brands who are like a little bit more
conservative.
Conservative, there you go. What's that word? I can't even think of it. I'm like a model and I'm just kidding. I swear I'm just, it's morning. I'm tired. Don't judge me.
We haven't had coffee yet, by the way.
We haven't had coffee yet. Thank you. That part. No, but yeah, so I would just say like that, and just to be careful with who you work with and make sure that you do more research on your photographers and the people that you work with. You know, definitely if people have references, check up with other models on them, and yeah, that's really just the main thing. Like once you take a photo, it's like you're out there forever. It's out there, especially with the internet now.
Yeah, you can't take it back.
Yeah, you can't. Whatever you do, you can't take it back. It's out there. You just have to own it. Own your shit.
Own your shit. Alright, so those are pretty good. I feel like I had like 40 questions and I forgot
all of them.
Do you have anything else like you want to say to like, I guess like the caster fan base that like loves seeing this? Like they loved like that first photo shoot that we did.
Uh-huh.
Like, and then of course like I know I'm gonna get like a million questions like this and be like, does she like being in the cast? Like, I mean, you can be completely honest here, because I think I know the answer, but...
The first time, it was so exhausting, and I think it was just... The first time, I think just for the fact that it felt so much more real, because it was like, I was kind of like hiding it, and I wasn't showing it, and I was like acting the part, basically, of being like actually physically injured. And like, even when we were talking to people on the street, it was like, that's what we were, you know, telling them. And so just like by the end of the day, it just really like got to me. I think I actually like cried when I got back to like where I was staying, to the Airbnb. I was just like, what the fuck, dude? Like, this is so crazy. Like how emotional it was to be like, if I really didn't have my leg, like, what would I do, you know? But, other than that, it really wasn't, like, too bad. Like I said, the first time was really hard, but the second one was actually a little bit easier, like, walking with the straight leg cast. And, it was a lot more fun just because I was, like, showing everybody the process, and I was like, okay, this is what we're doing now. I'm just, like, telling everybody right now, and, so it was a lot more fun. Yeah, I actually really liked that one a lot more. So, yeah.
Okay, because I did that because I felt so bad for that first one. I was like, because I was for sure, I was like, this girl is never going to come back ever. You know what I mean? I was like, she is done. This is going to be like my last shoot. And then like when you contacted me and you contacted me, right? And I was like, what? I was like, she wants to come back? Like, this is amazing. So I was like, I gotta make up for that shoot that was like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? I was like, I think that's pretty much it. Like, I just wanted like a real quick interview.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right, guys, we'll see you later.